Hey guys, it's Sarah, LessOfSarah. It's Tuesday and I always make a Tuesday video usually, and this Tuesday is no exception. I fully intended on making a video on fitness. Today one of my subscribers had asked me to make a video talking about what my fitness was like before surgery and how I started and you know where I'm at and that sort of thing. And I sat down to make that video. And I started making that video and I realized that my heart just wasn't in it today. And that there was something else I felt like I needed to talk to you guys about, to share with you, and I guess to ask advice of people who have been on this journey longer than I have. This one might be a little tough and kind of a downer, so I apologize, but I've always tried to keep it real, so I'm going to do that. And I want to say that I haven't really been trying to hide this in my videos, but I just felt like it was something I didn't really need to put out there right away. But I don't know, I guess I'm at the point now where I do. I have been struggling. I've been struggling both physically and especially mentally and emotionally the past 3 weeks or so. And I don't really know the cause. And I guess that's why I wanted to talk about it, just to share what's been happening and just sort of find out whether anyone else has gone through something similar. But it started about 3 weeks ago. And from a mental and emotional point of view, it really is very similar to depression. I think I may have mentioned this in a video at some point, but after my second son, my youngest son, was born, which was just over 4 years ago, I had quite bad postpartum depression, which was undiagnosed for about 9 months. And it was really rough. And luckily, you know, it was really, truly a clinical depression, chemically based, you know, hormone based, whatever. And as soon as I went on drugs, I did also have some counseling as well, but really it was basically the drugs that, you know, sort of normalized things, and it was fairly easy to come out of it. But the time period when it was not being treated was pretty dark and difficult for me. And I feel like the last 3 weeks have been very similar to those times in a lot of ways. I've been really sad. Very emotional. I've been avoiding, not so much leaving the house, but avoiding spending time socializing, doing things that I really usually like doing. Partially because I physically haven't been feeling well either, but I know it's more than that. I feel like I'm being a downer, so I don't want to spend time with other people, or I feel like I have to sort of put on the, you know, happy face. And you know, sometimes it's a fake it till you make it thing, and if I go out and act like I'm happy and having a good time, then I do. But sometimes I feel like I can't really face that. My sleep is messed up. I'm either sleeping way too much or not enough. I'm having problems sleeping, going to sleep. I'm having problems eating. Either I, again, have no appetite, which is not that uncommon for me, or I feel hungry all the time, but it's not a real physical hunger. It's a just wanting to put food in my mouth kind of thing. And I definitely in the last week have probably been eating a bit more than I normally would, and have found myself, I don't know that I would say grazing, but snacking maybe a bit more than I'd like to. It's not like I'm snacking on unhealthy things, but I don't feel out of control, but I feel like I've lost a bit of the control that I had previously. A good example of how this is kind of affecting my journey is I went shopping in Buffalo yesterday with my friend Max. And I ended up buying a box of Luna toasted coconut bars, a box of Atkins coconut protein bars, treat bars. And those two things really can barely be called protein bars. I mean, they're sort of like candy bars are a bit healthier for you. Again, it's not the worst thing in the world that I could be eating. I think they're both under 200 calories, but when you're only eating 750 calories a day, 200 calories is a lot. That's like a whole meal. I don't need to be having those. I also bought 4 small bags of Russell Stover sugar-free chocolates. Again, not the worst thing in the world, but not something that I need to be eating. I don't know why I bought them. I've had one of the sugar-free chocolates. I had one of the coconut ones, go figure. And it was really good. I'm not going to lie, it was really good. But I feel like that's a behavior, that's me trying to not necessarily eat my feelings, but cheer myself up with food. Because I've talked before about how I'm not really an emotional eater, but I think we've all had times in our lives when we, I'm not trying to necessarily push down my feelings with food, but sometimes we eat ice cream after a breakup because ice cream makes you feel good, and I kind of feel like that's what that is. Like, I've avoided buying that kind of stuff for so long. Why did I suddenly do it yesterday? I don't know. Right now they're sitting in the cupboard and I have no intention of eating them at the moment because I feel like it's a choice I'm not in complete control of, and I don't like that feeling. So, yeah. I guess there are some things that are going on in my personal life that may be contributing to this, but certainly there's been no huge, massive thing that's gone on that should cause me to be feeling this way. And so I have to believe that it either has something to do with my surgery, or my weight loss, not really my surgery, but my weight loss, whether it is just mental fatigue from this journey, whether it is hormonal. I mean, clearly my postpartum depression was hormonally based. That's really what they say, that postpartum depression is based on hormone dumping and lack of sleep. I can't say I've really had a lack of sleep, but I mean, hormone dumping, absolutely. So, and also knowing that people who have had postpartum depression or depression in general in the past are then more likely to have issues with depression moving forward. I guess it's possible that's what it is. I keep hoping that it's just like a funk and that I'm going to snap out of it. Obviously I'm willing to, go on medication or whatever needs to be done, because I really feel like now it's affecting things negatively. Having a hard time with work. I really just have no drive to get anything done. Getting behind on work. I don't know. I don't give a shit. I don't want to, pardon my French, but I don't really give a shit about a whole lot right now. And I don't like that feeling. It scares me. It just sucks. It sucks to feel that way. And I'm wondering if anyone else has had this experience post-surgery, and whether it was something that passed or whether it was something that was really like a true depression. I don't have an issue with treatment. I have no problem with going to my doctor and saying I think that, I'm having issues with depression, but I don't know. I'm hoping that it's just going to pass and it's just a hormone thing. And I don't know if my physical issues are related, because along with this, I have no energy whatsoever. I've really had to struggle to work out and go to the gym. I'm feeling nauseous after I eat all the time. Again, my hunger is crazy. Some days it's non-existent. I don't feel like eating at all, and I have to force myself. And other days I feel like I could just eat all day and not be satisfied. And I know that a lot of those things can be physical manifestations of depression and, you know, emotional mental issues. So I don't know. I don't know if everything is related or somehow I'm having a physical problem. I haven't been vomiting. I don't really have pain or anything like that. So I have to believe that I don't have anything serious wrong with my sleep. But maybe it's just stress, or I don't know. So, I guess I just felt like I had to make a video and kind of report or document what was going on, not just for me, but because I certainly have seen other people who have struggled with kind of a funk or whatever at various points in their journey for whatever reason, and I wouldn't want to come on and be making happy-go-lucky videos trying to hide the way I'm feeling right now, because I don't think that that's helpful to anyone, especially not to you guys, because I want to share, you know, my real journey. So this is my really real journey today. I'm in a funk. So if you guys have any advice, I'd love to hear it. If you've had a similar experience, please let me know, because I'm not really sure what to do right now. I guess I'm going to wait it out for another little while and see what happens. But all of that said, I'm still so grateful to have this community to lean on and to bounce ideas off of, and to move forward with this in this journey with. So thank you guys for watching, supporting, subscribing, and all of that good stuff. I love you guys. I hope you have a good day. Bye.